Ukraine wants peace talks, but their likely scheme excludes direct talks with Putin, writes the influential American publication Politico, emphasizing that the Ukrainian army's invasion of Russia strengthens Kiev's position in the issue of peace talks. They can be held even in conditions when the Kremlin refuses to send its diplomats to face-to-face meetings, the journalists emphasize. The model for a peace pact, increasingly discussed in Kiev, has its roots in a July 2022 agreement that allowed Ukraine to resume grain exports through the Black Sea. Under that diplomatic format, Russia and Ukraine worked on separate agreements under the supervision of the UN and Turkey as mediators without a direct agreement between Moscow and Kiev. Turkey makes no secret of its desire to once again act as a mediator in reaching a peace agreement. In Kiev, they believe that the lightning attack on the Kursk region has strengthened Ukraine's position in the negotiations. In the Kursk region, we clearly see how a military instrument is being used to convince Russia to enter into an honest negotiation process, said Mikhailo Podolyak, advisor to the head of the Office of the President of Ukraine. However, Putin insists that he is not in the mood for negotiations. The Black Sea model could help break this impasse, two senior officials told Politico. This is the plan we are striving for, said an official close to the Ukrainian president's office, speaking on condition of anonymity. At the core of what Ukraine wants is a 10-point plan developed by President Volodymyr Zelensky in 2022. Now that format has been accelerated, the head of the President's office and Zelensky's top foreign policy official, Andriy Yermak, said 10 working groups, including ambassadors and experts, are being created to develop action plans and deadlines. Yermak also cited the Black Sea deal as an example of a potential format. We did not negotiate with Russia. We negotiated with Turkey and the UN, and they negotiated with Russia. It was a success. The corridor operated for a year. There were many problems, but it worked. We must admit this. A similar format can be used again, but Kyiv has a long way to go. It must develop a joint peace plan with countries that have agreed to help it implement the 3 initial points of the peace formula agreed upon at the first